Drinking is very bad.
Dare. Dilfs against rare eagles.
What? What? Excuse me?
Can you use an acronym for another acronym?
Probably.
Like the D in dare, would that stand for DILF? Or is it like a breakdown? Like a phylogenetic tree?
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Where
Do
are
you hear me?
I do. You've been in college, and that's gross.
I've been in college.
Your college
lot.
is leaking.
Listen, I've been leaking all day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't
Me
have any
too.
air conditioning at work.
It's fucking allergy season.
That too. I just leaked everywhere. Oh, this toilet paper. Out of my face, I should clarify.
Yeah.
It's not.
You're such a crybaby.
I know. Fuck your ass. Hi. I've missed you.
I cried the other day too. It's bad. I think it's.
Sorry, that hurt. You think it's in the air?
I think it's in the air. It's like hormone season.
What did Alexis tell me? See, I'm so sick of her. She's fucking. She keeps sending me this shit on TikTok, and my brain can't handle it. Okay, she sends me this shit, and it just sends me into a spiral. And I think she enjoys it. She laughs.
Like conspiracy theories.
Yes,
I do the same thing to Colby, and that's fucking hilarious.
It's like she enjoys sending me into.
He'll come upstairs and he'll be like, "Did you think that was real?"
And I'm just like, I look at her.
I know it says dumbass on our foreheads, but y'all, come on now. We just funny.
Listen, no, what was it that she said? It was something about, because, the current state of our
situation. Or situationship.
No, apparently, I guess the last time we had a world war, Pluto was doing something weird in the stars, and it's about to do it again.
Yeah.
And look at all the conflict happening. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, we're all about to get blown up.
Yeah.
But it's just, she sent me that, and I'm like, can you not? I can't sit here
she's
and
adding to your stress level.
Yeah, and she's just like, she's giggling like a little guinea pig over in the corner, and I'm just like, stop. There's a reason I don't watch the news.
You've looked death in the eye whenever you look in an astrology and break it down to figure out that it affects every single time, everything, and you can giggle about it. It's good shit.
Listen,
yeah,
I'm blessed.
Yeah,
God, fuck.
It's funny that you allow this much in your life.
What do you mean?
You enjoy it, actually. Like, you are enjoying yourself. Mm-hmm. You've got me that drives you fucking nuts about that shit.
I can't.
And her.
I can't get away from it now.
Yeah.
See, but if I can ignore you, I can ignore you. And do.
You do.
I can't ignore her. She'll beat me.
Yeah.
She won't beat me. But she probably.
I'll be like, Colby, have you watched my videos? And he'll be like,
no.
Yeah.
And then immediately goes to start with.
Yeah.
No. Well, I've been trying to not, again, be on TikTok so much because it's nothing but bomb. I'm tired of seeing bombs.
I got it out of my algorithm already.
Oh, God. I watched one video.
Listen, if I'm going out, I don't want to know about it. I just
care.
hope it's cool.
Yeah, just let me die. I'm not playing Fallout. I'm not doing it.
I don't know. I'd probably be pretty badass. I'd be walking around like the skinwalkers or whatever.
No, see, I don't want to do anything like that. Like Alexis gets mad at me. She's like, "You just leave us here," and I'm like, "No, I want all of us to die together." Which then again, but I don't want to.
This is my level of give up, guys.
Like, I just want all of us to just pass away. My parents too. Like,
I'm
take
over
all
here,
of us.
like, that's been my whole life, girl. Let's go.
And that's
Let's make it cool.
Like, y'all will be. You know what? I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Because I will die immediately.
It would look like that season with the cars for me and her on Fortnite. We'd have
with the
I almost said nachos instead of nitrous. The nacho fist.
Ew. But yeah, see, I wouldn't. You'd have to leave me at the base. Like, I can't go out. I'll break my legs.
Yeah.
I have metal in my body. Like, I'm a liability.
We'd give you a job.
Yeah. Just let me be president.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that either. I'd get us killed.
Yeah.
I can shoot real good though. Just let me be a
sniper.
I'll be up top,
You just stay
and I'll garden or something.
There
I can
you go.
cook.
Yeah.
Right. So, it's been 900.
Welcome to the zombie apocalypse.
We're your hosts. Hello out there.
Bex.
And crew. Fuck my ass. I missed you. It's been literally over
Did you hear
a month.
that sound I just made? With my mouth while I was laughing. Evidently that's a chortle.
A what?
One of my girls at work is like a super fucking nerd, okay? Like she reads books all the time and I love her so much and I love that she reads books.
You read books.
But I made a sound laughing and she was like, that was not a laugh. That wasn't a giggle. That was a chortle. And I'm like, what the fuck
Isn't that
is
a Pokemon?
Chortle? That's what I was thinking. And she was like, I'll let you know next time you do it.
I didn't hear it.
It's like a raspy, like ghosty giggle. I don't know. She'd have to describe it again.
I don't get it. I think that's probably like a frequency that my ears don't pick up or something because I don't get that. I've never noticed. But I have a very obnoxious laugh. Like when I really get going.
Both obnoxious as fuck.
Listen, I think the first time somebody told me that I had an obnoxious laugh, it really hurt my feelings. But it's just like, you know what? You know where I am.
Yeah.
You know where I am.
Who cares?
You will hear me before you see me. And often that is the case.
Yeah.
They just listen. Like at work, they just listen for the echo of me hortling.
That reminded me of this one girl we went to school with. And I'm pretty sure she listens and she's going to know.
Oh.
I can't say who. I'm not going to say who. So she will know it's her whenever I say what I'm going to say. But we went to school together and I love this girl so much. Like we're in a lot of classes together. And she's a super nerd as well, reads a lot of books. And there was this one, I think it was like almost summer, like sophomore year maybe. My memory's terrible. But she was reading this book on etiquette. And she was like, people should not see you laugh. And she would always cover her mouth when she laughs or something like that. Like she wouldn't smile. So every time I'd make her laugh, she'd like do this, like the girls trying not to laugh on those TikTok videos. Yes. And then the hand would come up. And it cracked me up every time. I did my best trying to make her giggle after she told me she was reading that book or something. It's like, oh, these super nerds. I love them so much. They're my favorite. I'm a super nerd as well, so I'm into it. You're also a super nerd.
I'm something.
And we're all
I
in
don't
different
know
ways.
What I am. I don't know what I identify as.
A potato.
Oh.
Cabbages.
My cabbages.
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. Yeah. Okay, that's the second one she's got. It's a good one. It's a bop. What were we talking about?
Well, I was trying to say that it's been 1,000 years since we've seen each other, but again, we can't stay focused.
It's been 7 hours and 16 days.
Shut the fuck up. You've been to Alaska.
Since you took my love away.
Oh, is that a chortle? Is that it?
No.
I see. Now I'm going to be hyper listening to everything you do. And I'm like, is that it?
I think that was, I don't know. You'd have to.
That was the mental illness coming out. Okay.
Yeah, it's mania right now.
I've not seen you
over the weekend.
I've not seen you in almost 2 months, a month and a half. We've both been traveling.
Yeah, we've been everywhere.
Yeah, I've been everywhere.
Yeah, so I went to Alaska.
And I've purposely made her not tell me anything because I want to hear this is live action.
Oh my God, it was so great.
Was it? Tell me about
yes,
it. Tell me about Alaska.
Okay, Nikki. Okay.
What?
I'll go on another one.
You're doing the 2 week?
I'll do another one.
I'm
not doing
another
a
marriage.
2 week.
Are they getting married again? Are they doing another marriage or what?
No, but I hated cruises because my first experience. And I figured out that it was a combination of anxieties that really fueled the want to not go on another one. And I've calmed down a lot since then. So we're on this Alaska cruise, and I'm by myself. Like, Chloe got a new job, couldn't go. And I'm over here actually terrified, but it was so good.
She was terrified. She cried.
It was so good. And Nikki asked me every day, she was like, so you love cruises now? And I'm like, but like, honestly, now that I've come back home and everything didn't blow up while I was gone, it's been really great. Like, I'm like, okay, maybe I could do that again.
For a 10-day again?
No.
You were... Listen,
forever.
I felt your absence bad.
It was the day of the wedding that night. I was like, okay, I'm ready to go home.
See, that's where I would get... See, I've never been on a cruise.
I'd be all right with a 4-day, probably.
Yeah, I would need a short... Because I get seasick so bad. I'd be scared. That's the only reason my apprehension is because I don't want to spend the whole time fucking
This
puking.
one was great. And let me highlight my favorite things about Alaska. So I've wanted to go, and I've been talking about this for many episodes, so you all know. But I wanted to go to Alaska my whole entire life since we read Hatchet in like 4th grade, I think it was. It might have been 5th grade. I can't remember. But I've always wanted to go there and like hug a grizzly. I've been suicidal since then.
Kristen.
But what a cool way to go. I just want to touch it. And I want it to be okay with me touching it.
It's not going to be.
I know, but how epic would that be?
I've been around them. It's not. It's scary.
Yes.
It's scary.
Well, I don't want to die in a lame way.
Listen, okay. I can't say anything because this is exactly the same as me. I want to die by getting eaten by a great white shark.
See?
So I can't say anything.
You are of the water. I am of the
land. Yeah. I grew up in the land, but I made it to the water.
Yeah.
No. As long as it eats me head first, I don't want to like...
I want to feel its claws rip the skin off my back.
We should probably censor this. This is atrocious.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're dream of this. I literally... Okay, let me tell you what I did.
See, but no, hold on. We wouldn't get lucky enough to die. They would maim us. I'd lose my other leg.
What a cool scar.
I don't want any more.
Why?
I'm tired.
It's proof of living.
I'm tired of not being able to walk.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I'm tired, Grandpa.
Put me in a nudist colony and let me be. Somebody can wheel me out to the beach and let my titties
over your shoulder. Oh, God. Knock somebody out with them.
Yeah, yeah.
Would Colby go to a nudist beach or colony?
He said that he's not going to stay with me at the nursing home, no. That's what I wanted him. I want to go to a nudist colony instead of a nursing home. Just build me a fence, let me run wild.
And he wouldn't go? He wouldn't let his Peter flop?
He doesn't
for everybody?
have to. He could be clothed.
Are clothes optional? I didn't think they were. I thought you had to be naked.
No, you don't have to be naked.
I couldn't. My foop is too big. I couldn't be out there.
Shoot, I'd be out there airing it out. Do you know that is the light side of the moon down there? I'd be lifting it up, getting my C-section scar tanned up, showing that baby off. Look what I did.
I don't have one.
My greatest success story.
I just have a scar where my gallbladder came out.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
I've got a funny looking belly button now from all the surgeries that I've had. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, sure. Okay, you went to Alaska. Sorry. Shark.
So, yeah. We go, I get on a plane by myself for the first time. But I wasn't actually by myself really on the plane. They just weren't seated next to me. So I wouldn't really be.
Oh, everybody was there?
Not on that same plane. Some bougie bitches had to get first class.
Bougie bitches.
Yeah.
Well, when you can afford such
on
things.
the other hand, was sitting elbow to elbow.
You were sitting in the toilet.
With a couple. Yeah.
You were a checked bag.
Yeah. I probably would have been more comfortable back there with the bags.
Honest to fuck. I'm telling you.
But I had a window seat, so my nose was in that window that whole time.
Which airline did you fly out of?
Delta.
Oh, that's a good one though. No,
that's a good one.
Their trash is great.
Yeah, the last time I can't remember what we flew now, but it was fucking awful. It was like a beat up trash can flying through the air.
Spirit.
It was Allegiant.
Ew, Allegiance. No, thank you.
You heard so many creaky crackies as you were going through the air. I was like, bro, this is weird. I don't like it.
See, I always try to get a window seat because I need the extra leg room. And of course, the last time I got on a fucking plane, I was crippled. So I really needed, good thing I got the fucking extra leg room.
Right.
Because I had crutches and everything.
Yeah.
And then you know what? We're not going to go off on that tangent. Please continue about flying. I'm sorry.
So the flight to Seattle is like 5 hours. And we get there and I get picked up, and I will tell you that every destination we went to, there were legal dispensaries there, so I ate a lot of good food. I will say that. But we get there, and of course, with being in a location outside of a location that it's not legal, I'm like, okay, let's try this, and it was great. It was a beautiful thing, and I highly suggest.
I highly suggest it.
There's a lot of freedom up there, so just letting you know, they definitely.
Washington is good.
Yeah.
Did you know that you can also?
And it's beautiful. It is. Have you been? You've been.
I've not been.
Seattle was gorgeous, and
I want to go.
There wasn't any trash cans anywhere. Like on the street, there were no trash cans. It was weird, but it was like the cleanest city in parts.
I think
that I've ever seen.
Yeah, there's like ordinances or something. I don't know.
There's also like a 10.2% tax.
Yeah, it's
like
nuts.
It's up there.
Well, but that's West Coast, man. Yeah. That's the pricing, man. It's
so
awful.
Everything goes really smooth, other than we didn't get to see the Space Needle while we were in Seattle.
Not even when you flew in.
When we came back, we got to see it. But we drove around one night trying to find a parking spot down there, and there was like zero.
Yeah.
Zero.
Well, it's summertime. You went in prime.
It was a holiday too.
Yeah.
It was like Memorial Day. Yeah. So we just kind of stayed put and did it on the way back. But we get on the cruise ship. Everything is going great. My little dude that takes care of my room, his name was Chai or Chia. I don't know. I have no idea. But he knew my name, and he said, "Hi, Kristen," every time I walked out the door, and I'm like, "Hey." And that was nice. I felt it felt
Did you feel like you belonged?
There. I did.
With the housekeeping staff.
Yeah. That's how deep down I was.
Were you in third class?
We Leonardo in this story.
Were you next to the boiler room?
I actually think that it was pretty close.
Did you have a window?
No, I was interior on level 1.
I don't. What's that mean?
The one that's all the way down.
Oh God, you are in the fucking cargo hold.
Yeah.
All right, Leonardo. Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm up in the top.
My name's Jack.
My name's Jack.
Yeah.
I'm Rose. Hi.
I've always looked at them as Lady and the Tramp. Anyways, we passed by some fucking icebergs, by the way.
I know you sent me pictures of one with an eagle on it.
Like, they do look tiny from the top, but I feel like in spots the water was really clear and you could see pretty far down, but it's like cold dark up there.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see how a boat could wreck.
Well, it was also in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
It was black.
Well, I mean, we were
in 1912.
Yeah.
They didn't have light posts out there like they do now. They've got stoplights in the ocean now.
Yeah. Yeah, I said something about the icebergs at night, and I'm like, ooh, look, there's one floating right now. I hope we don't go down like the Titanic, because I am just like
You were up there with it.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's the wrong side. Wasn't it? Yeah, that's the wrong side.
No.
Oops. Yeah. Wrong side.
Yeah.
You were going to Sarah Palin's house.
I forgot about Sarah Palin.
She's forgotten about Sarah Palin.
I got winked at by a native. And it was he had gray hair and he was beautiful, and I got a free pre-roll out of it.
From the native?
From the native who works at one of the dispensaries in Alaska.
Are they mostly Indian owned?
I don't know. There were a mix of people up there out of the ones that I went to, and I tried to hit every single one of them. The towns, like, they are more touristy there. They really thrive on the tourism. So go to Alaska. That's how they get paid. But they're real people there, like real people.
Well, I guess it's not Indian; it's Inuit. No, I don't know the proper.
We would have to look.
I don't want to say that. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what the proper terminology is, so I don't know.
That's why I said native, because
a native person,
the native
an
people
indigenous person.
of the Alaska,
an indigenous person.
But I got winked at, and I just.
You get winked at everywhere you go.
I do.
You act like it's not a common occurrence.
It's okay, but he did it in a different way. Like, hey.
Is there a different way to wink at people?
Yeah, you can do it real gross.
How do you grossly wink at someone?
Okay, so whenever I went to go get our pops earlier, and I've got another story of what happened in Seattle, I forgot. But whenever I went to go get our pops this morning, I got winked at by this dude in this blue polo, long past his booty, with some ball shorts, old gray hair white man. Winked at by him. Saw him go up to the counter, pocket a 5-hour energy right in front of me. And I get to the counter. Listen, I smoke some cigarettes. I see them bitches every day. I go in there almost every day. I need to quit. But I was like, girl, I just saw him pocket that. If you wouldn't have fucking winked at me, I wouldn't have told on your ass. Stop being gross.
What did she say?
She went out there and got it. She come walking back in with it. That is how you don't wink at somebody.
Yeah, don't fucking wink at people.
Yeah, but whenever you wink at somebody and you give them a free pre-roll, that's a different story.
Fine. That's different. Interesting. Okay.
Anyways, so we get to the oh my god, the wet but. In Seattle, another creepy way to wink at somebody is
just stop winking.
Yeah.
Period.
Winking's weird unless you're a stud.
God.
Anyways,
don't even start.
Anyways,
up. Get out.
So I go to check into the hotel, and I've been up for 36 hours at this point. And I get checked in, and they give me a little bit of issue because my husband bought the room for me, and he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I get over to the elevator after I get checked in, and this dude is listening to fucking like Hinder.
Oh.
Loud on his phone. Ugh. Yeah, and he's also wearing a polo and basketball shorts.
What is it?
It's a lethal combination.
It's the killer combo.
Yeah. So we get in these elevators, and they're more secure up there. Like, I guess they have to be. Like, the bathrooms have codes before you walk in the door.
Well, it's because of the homeless population.
Yeah. And so you have to run your card and then go in and press the number, or I don't know, whatever.
Texas is like that.
And so we get on the elevator together, and I press the number, then run my card. I did it backwards. And he was like, no, you have to do it like this, and did his card and pressed 8. And I was like, okay. And I did my card and pressed 3 and immediately regretted it because I was like, now he knows what floor I'm on, and he seems like a creeper. Like, he was giving me those vibes. Mm-hmm. And as soon as I pressed 3, he said, what, you're not going to 8? And I was like, no, I'm not. And he was like, well, maybe you will later, and winked at me. And I'm like,
what'd he look like?
Same. It might have been the same person.
He's followed
me here.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It is terrible. It gave me the ick real hard. But I also know how to grab a chair. Like, bitch.
Yeah, she does. As somebody who's been chaired by her once or twice, yeah, she does know how to grab a chair real quick.
I've been waiting to hit somebody for so long.
I've been waiting to dent a folding chair, bitch.
Like, don't touch me, bro. He looked... okay, these two people looked exactly like Bourbon Dude from the concert.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, we're talking Fupa Fuzz.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. That's the kind of people who are brave enough to tell me how pretty I am. Everybody else too scared.
No.
Those people are like, I hate my life. Let me go talk to her.
Men like that and old black lesbians.
Oh, she was hot though. That booty.
You are ridiculous.
Oh, I love women. Okay?
No, you don't.
I do.
You
I
do
told you
not.
I am 3/4 bisexual.
No, you told me you were 3/4 lesbian.
Okay,
There's a
but it needed
difference.
to be corrected because bisexual is the proper
Proper
because
proper avenue.
I'm married to a man and I absolutely love him. But I am 3/4 bisexual because I'm missing one link to completing the circle.
And
I love women, I love titties, and I love ass, but I ain't eating it. I'm not doing it. So I can't claim it, right? Yeah. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
And this is probably an unpopular opinion, and I'm sure I'll hear about it at some point in my life if anybody ever listens to it. But it's like, I am a firm believer that you are not gay.
No.
If you do not reciprocate.
Yes.
Physical
affection
with your partner.
That some people don't feel that way?
Yeah, there's I
don't want to offend anybody.
No, you're not. It's not offensive. Like, it's just, it is what it is.
I would want as a partner to be able to reciprocate.
Yeah, me too. Like,
I'm not into
sucks.
that.
It really sucks.
Yeah.
Like, being in a one-sided relationship, which almost all of mine up until the current one have been one-sided. It's traumatizing.
I get traumatized whenever I go get the crumbs out of the chip bag and my nose and my eyes are in that darkness. Could you imagine me having a panic attack in a vagina?
It might work out in your favor.
If I get hooded and cloaked, I'm out of there. I can't do it. I'm claustrophobic.
Hooded and cloaked.
I need my nose to be free.
Well, it can be. I'm just saying. It doesn't have to be encased.
I hear you. I don't think I'm into
okay.
it.
But I'm a firm believer that you're not like... I know that there's like touch me nots and shit. Because like I was one for a long time. Mm-hmm. But it was literally because I hadn't found the right person.
You can say that with your experience. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, well, because I consider myself demisexual. Like, I need a connection in order to have any sort of physical intimacy with somebody. Yeah. Like, I can't just I have had one night stand and it was awful. Yeah. I can't do it. It was terrible. Like,
my one night stand was long and coming.
Ew.
It was a very developed relationship and it wasn't a one night stand, but it was like
it started
we're
that
done
way.
here.
Yeah.
Kind of situation.
It was a last night stand.
Yeah. That one.
But no, like I need to really have that connection with my partner before I can do anything. You know, like for me it just doesn't work if it's not. Like, I can't just have sex with people.
Same.
I tried. It was not for lack of trying.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, you break up with people, the first thing you want to do is go be a hoe. I tried to be a hoe.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. I'm admitting it. I won't take you back because I did the shit. I was a hoe.
God never let me be a hoe.
That's it. I was too scared that I was going to get the disease.
But they can have a cure for just about all of it now.
I couldn't do it. I was the fear is what kept me from it, honestly, because I don't want my cooch clapped.
Yeah.
You know?
I just didn't want to get pregnant.
I can't, so I didn't have to worry about that.
Yeah, you fucking lesbian.
I know, you're
so gay.
It's disgusting. But yeah. Mm-hmm. How did we get here again? You're supposed to be in Alaska. Somehow you went from Alaska to Pride.
Oh.
Happy June.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
It's June.
Fuck Pride. I hate that shit. Gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
I'm not a festival gay. Leave me alone.
I'm not a festival whatever I am.
No, me and Leo Skeppy I love that fucking man. Oh my God.
I wish I knew who you were talking about. Sorry.
It's okay. Not many people do, but he's fantastic. No, I don't like Pride. Yeah. I don't partake in that shit. I really don't. Like, that's fine. You do. I don't care. It's just not on my, like.
Yeah.
People.
That's how I feel about feminism.
People.
It would be similar, right?
Yeah. People, I think they're hand in hand, honestly. No, people, like, have been trying to get me to go to Pride for years. And I was like, I don't want to. I don't want to. That's not fun to me.
Yeah.
Nothing about that is fun.
I've just always been more of a quiet person.
Yeah, and that's me. Like, I just exist. Like, I'm not loud about anything. I just am.
Mm-hmm.
So
but
I don't.
Here we are with a podcast being loud.
But we're just being, though. Like, we're just recording conversations. Yeah. Honestly, these are just
loud to go to Pride.
These are just voice memos that we've decided to put out in the world.
I support y'all. I'm just supporting from the corner because it'd be hot.
Yeah, that's it. There. I don't want to go do that. I don't want to get hate crime.
Chub rub is the worst.
It really is. As soon as you get the welts.
Yeah, it's not good. And that powder, it probably ain't good for you.
And deodorant causes blackheads.
So bad.
When you put deodorant down there, it causes blackheads.
It does. Yeah.
Anyway, you've been in Alaska.
Yeah. So she got married in the most beautiful place I've ever seen. If you all haven't gone to Alaska, add it to your bucket list because those hills, they're like magnificent.
With the sound of music.
Yeah. It's the kind that makes you feel so small. And you're just like, oh.
I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I have never had any desire to go to Alaska.
No, you're not a cold weather girl.
It's not that. It just doesn't appeal to me. My parents want to go really bad. Dad wants to go hunt up there real bad and he wants me to go with him and like backpack. And I'm like, Hank, we're broken.
Yeah.
We're broken and you're approaching elderly.
Yeah.
Like, no. We'll go, but we're taking a 4-wheeler.
Call him elderly.
He's not elderly at all. He ain't old.
He ain't old.
He ain't old. He's still middle-aged, I think.
Approaching elderly.
But I've never had, like, yeah, it's pretty and I'm here for it, but I don't have any desire to go there. Okay.
That's what I feel.
Well, that's fine.
I really think it was great, but I'm a forest girl.
I mean, I
like all that stuff.
I want to go look at the tide pools.
Yeah.
You know, like show me the ocean.
We saw whales and orcas and all that stuff, but Nikki got married in front of, there was a glacier and then this huge mountain in the background. I can't remember the name. And then there was this big waterfall and mountains on the side, and more in the forefront is this huge, I think it was a lake. It was like a lot of water. And she got married right there. It was like fucking frozen in real life. And her dress was so beautiful. I cried so many times. And she had...
Nobody'd know because you wouldn't get in front of the camera.
No, I stayed away from it. You just wait till you see these pictures, though. I'm sure I'm going to look stupid as fuck. I was just so happy for her. I'm so fucking happy for her. Like, that was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And I'm so grateful to have been part of it. I'm so happy I got to go. Because I really one of my best experiences. Mm-hmm. It was great. Good. Making good memories these days. But wedding day, we pretty much weddinged all day. And I was really just concerned about making sure she was feeling good, doing good, whatever. So my attention was on her until dinner time, and because they're bougie bitches, went and ate crab. I went and had reindeer sausage. It was pretty good.
I've had reindeer sausage. I like it.
Yeah, it was pretty yummy. I had like you could tell it was different, but it was like a good different.
Mm-hmm. It's not very gamey. It's a mild meat.
It was very mild.
Mm-hmm.
But the next day, I got off the boat and I was alone. Or maybe it was the day before. I can't remember. I got off the boat and I was alone because everybody else was on excursions and I didn't want to go on any of them. So I smuggled an orange off the ship.
Oh, smuggled an orange. Where'd you put it?
And a Slim Jim.
An orange and a Slim Jim?
Mm-hmm. And a Red Bull.
You can't take stuff off the boat?
Well, the Slim Jim and a Red Bull I got off the boat. It was the orange that I smuggled.
You have to smuggle?
I don't think you're allowed to take stuff on and off that way, food-wise. They make you throw your drinks and stuff away when you walk.
It's an orange. It's not asbestos.
So I go hiking up this mountain.
Is this where you went to the pet cemetery?
Yeah, I go to this pet cemetery, go hiking up this mountain, find somewhere away from everybody. And I open up my orange and I open up my Slim Jim and I sit there and I just absorb all the beautiful, take my shoes off, dig my toes into the dirt.
Yeah, you sent me pictures of your nasty fucking feet.
They were pretty clean.
I hated it. I hate feet, though.
Yeah.
It's not personal.
I think
really
feet can be cute, but I'm not obsessive, you know?
Nasty. Ugh. I wasn't expecting toes, and there was toes.
But I really sat there and meditated, and it was one of the most awesome experiences of my life. But really what I was hoping for was some big old grizzly or mountain lion to smell that Slim Jim.
Grief. No, if you really want it, you need donuts.
Donuts for a grizzly. I'll remember that next time I go.
Greasy and nasty. The nastier, the better.
Okay.
Bacon grease.
Yeah.
Bacon grease and donuts.
Them Slim Jims are pretty smelly.
They are. I've been eating them, and my farts smell real bad. Yeah.
I sat there for 4 hours and ain't no grizzly come over here.
It doesn't want you, Kristen. They don't just stroll up and say, "Hey, I'm gonna sit with you."
One of the
This
people
isn't Smokey the Bear
that went with us bought a walrus penis.
Excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could quit yawning. I'm sorry. A walrus penis. Why?
A walrus penis. I guess he thought it was cool. I thought it was interesting.
Was it scrimshaw or what was it? Just a baculum?
I don't know what that is.
Scrimshaw is illegal, so I don't think you can purchase it. It's because it's a native artifact. It's when they carve into whale bones and stuff. It's bone carvings.
Interesting.
Like indigenous bone carvings.
Yeah.
I don't think you can possess it. But instead he bought a whale or a walrus baculum.
Yeah. For it was over $1,000.
How big was it?
I never got to see it with my eyeballs.
It has to be rather large because walruses are large creatures. And they've got decent sized penises.
How large would you think it is?
It has to be at least.
Show me with your arms.
If you think about a walrus, it'd have to at least be.
Oh, like a horse?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd have to be. I'm going to Google it.
Walrus is a hung.
I'm going to Google it. I don't understand why people want baculums. It's it's a big thing in the oddities community, I've noticed.
I feel like every man wants more penis.
Yeah, it can be 22 inches long. About a little over 2 feet.
That sounds like a fun time.
I told you. Well, here he got ripped off because here's one for $114. So obviously he fucked it up. He fucked it up. So whoever bought that, you fucked it up. Look.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Still got meat on it.
What is
bone clones?
Macrame or whatever. I hang it off of it and hang it up on the wall.
Yeah. Again, you got ripped off because here's one for $114. But I guess you really wouldn't have gotten the experience. Oh, here's one for $92.
I only instigated one fight, maybe
you
two.
Did. Yeah.
There was this guy that was he was a flat earther from Kansas.
Well, but anybody from Kansas would be a flat earther. It's
you
flat
would think
in Kansas.
He started the conversation off with, there was this one time I saw my dog run away for 2 days.
What?
That's what he said.
It's so flat that he saw it run off?
Yeah.
And he watched it continue to run for 2 days?
Yeah.
Get out.
That's what he said.
I'm done.
But he was arguing with one of the friends that we came with, and he ended up calling this friend dumbass and the R word.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, very disrespectfully. And then the friend was like, okay, I'm not going to fight this dude. It's not wedding night yet. I'm going to step away because he's an adult and mature. So the next night, because I'm not, the next night, I was drinking a little bit too much. They rang that bell that night. You only get 15 drinks a day. Mm-hmm. And whenever you tap out, they ring a bell. And I was knee deep in them whiskey sours. I was like, I'm going to go find this dude.
And I know for a fact what her piss smells like when she's had whiskey. It's disgusting. You were a disgusting human being.
I am.
You drink
I'm
that
gross.
Shit.
I'm disgusting. I showed my ass.
You do? Did you?
Mm-hmm. Somebody's got a picture of my ass, actually. Somebody out there, it might have been Katie. Somebody's got a picture of my ass.
I want to see it.
I told him I was going to do a Rebel 2.0. I didn't get to meet the captain, though, like my husband did his last cruise. But, because he just went a little too far. But
ended up in the control room.
I'm down in the casino and I see this dude at the craps table. He was standing next to a girl that I presumed was his baby mama.
Oh.
So I'm like, perfect opportunity. And I looked at the friend and I was like, I'm going to go call him a bitch right in front of his woman. And he said, go, and then hid behind a machine. And I had two big old boys behind me hiding behind a machine to see how it went down. They were just going to let me do it. And I'm like, hell yeah, we are. Colby would have been like, go sit down. And I was like, yes, okay. Freedom.
And you know what? You literally yell at Alexis for bitch slapping somebody, and look at how you're acting.
I ain't touching nobody.
Okay, that's fair.
I ain't touching. If they touch me, we go hand in hand combat. Chair in hand, most likely. But anyways, I get the go ahead from the boys. I'm like, all right, let's go. And I was like, hey, how you doing? He was like, something stupid because that was projection all day. And
sounds like
I was like, did you know that your boyfriend's a bitch? And she was like, just quiet and blinked. So I'm like, yeah, he's a fucking dickhole. And there was no reaction at all. And he was like, well, you have a good day. And I just walked away. And I was like, that was the most let down conversation I've ever had in my life.
You scared him to death.
Yeah.
He probably pissed.
He was scared of me.
He probably pissed. Most people are.
Yeah. It might be a good thing.
And, it comes in handy.
Yeah.
I know being scary has really benefited me in my lifetime.
Yeah.
I'm not scary. That's the funny thing. I just look it.
Whenever you get, like, hot, though, like, oof.
Do I?
Yeah, you look murderous.
Is it bad?
Yeah, it's fucking awful, yeah. Yeah.
I've never been on the receiving end of one of my looks.
So you should just pull up the camera every now and then when you're mad.
Oh, God. Probably break.
I look hot when I'm mad.
I know you take pictures of yourself and post it on the internet and go, look how hot I am. I'm mad. And then get mad when people are like, you're so hot.
I know.
You're ridiculous.
I am.
I've had enough.
Conundrum. You've had enough?
No.
What were we talking about?
I forgot.
Oh, Alaska was great. You should go. The wedding was beautiful.
Get married.
Best experience of my life.
Maybe don't get married.
I'm going to go on another cruise soon.
I don't know.
I got back home in 10 days without my husband.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about
I
that.
could drink his sweat. I was going to lick his armpit.
Yuck.
I'd pick the booger right out of his nose.
Yuck.
That was my favorite man.
I can't say anything. I literally would gape her asshole and crawl in it if I could.
Exactly.
She wouldn't let me, but I would want to.
10 days separation does a lot of good when you get back home. It's great. And now we're back into the normal again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, good.
One thing that I wasn't expecting, let's talk about this mental health break for a second. While I was in Alaska, the whole 10-day situation, I was so excited the whole fucking time. And I'm bipolar, unmedicated. Okay. And I'm so excited this whole time. Every day is a manic day, but it's a manic day because of situation, not because my actual chemical imbalance.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm super hyped every single day. And of course I was drinking. So of course I'm going to have a depression when I get back home. It wasn't nothing like that last cruise. That last cruise, I took a couple-day break and could go again, bipolar-wise, and handle myself. I used so much dopamine and serotonin. It was a whole week and a half before I come out of that.
Mm-hmm.
So all my mental health girlies, remember, everything you do, there's an equal and opposite reaction somewhere
Murphy's
out there
Law.
waiting for you to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And that includes drugs and anything that gets that serotonin and dopamine up there. So create space and time for that too. Go travel the world though. Do it. I hope you always get that excited. It was the best.
Mm-hmm.
One of our friends looked at me and she was like, you're just so happy all the time. You're just looking off into the sunset, into the nothing and just smiling. And I'm like, this is literally the best. I was super stoked to be there. It was great. I don't know if I've ever actually had one of those moments.
Yeah.
And that it was life-changing, really. Nothing matters You can't tell me nothing right now. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know?
Good.
Like, it's great. I had a lot of grounding.
Good.
I missed you.
I missed you. Well, we're back now.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
We outside.
Tell us about your travel.
No, we went to Michigan
Yeah.
a couple weekends ago. I've never been to Michigan.
Was it
before.
pretty?
It was. Well, honestly, I didn't see much of it.
Did you see Eminem?
We did drive up 8 Mile.
Did you?
Yeah, we did.
Did you go to the spaghetti place?
No, I
want to go do that.
It honestly, like, that was my first time in Detroit, and it's something. I liked it myself.
I went on a mission trip at 13 years old.
That was
to Detroit to talk
insane.
to the homeless people.
That's abuse. Fuck you, Church on the Rock. I said it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
name calling.
I'll drop it all day. I'll say it publicly. That place is a fucking cult.
I grew up in the ghetto. My parents weren't scared. It's fine.
No, I've been in the ghetto for the last 7 years. I enjoy it. I liked it. It reminded me a lot of San Antonio, honestly.
Yeah. Accidents happen anywhere you go.
Yeah. But we drove up 8 Mile. But we also drove my car, and my car is a drug dealer car.
Yeah.
1,000%. So I wasn't concerned.
I have, since you got that car, I've been, seeing it a lot more often, and I actually think it's a lesbian car. It
wouldn't surprise me any.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think it might be a lesbian car.
I had a truck before that.
It's like the Subaru.
It's the new Subaru.
It's the new Subaru.
It's the GMC Subaru.
Yep.
I love it, though.
It's great.
I really love it.
It's nice.
I do miss my truck, though. I will say. I miss my truck. I don't miss people asking me to haul things. I'll be honest, that's the main reason why.
I would like to get a truck.
Me too. My next vehicle will be another one.
Yeah.
Once I don't have to drive cross country, because I have to put premium in that bitch, and that shit's
it's expensive.
It's worse than diesel right now. Yet. It's a reason. It's worse than a diesel.
Yeah.
I paid $420. Yeah. But
makes me want to go back to Alaska.
Right. Well, Michigan is also nothing but dispensary, and I mean that. They're everywhere. They're like zits.
I hear they're the cheapest too.
It was. We went. We went. That
wasn't too bad.
That was a bucket list item for me, actually. Yeah. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Sorry, Mom.
Whatever. I'm a consenting adult in a legal state. It's fine.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Every corner.
And they're so brightly packaged and bright colors.
Just loud about it.
Yeah. And the whole state, everywhere we went just smelled like weed.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it.
Yeah.
But the Airbnb was really cool. It was geared towards autistic kids, because the guys.
I love that.
Now, I will say, okay, sir, whoever's cleaning that place, you need to fire them and get a new one.
Yeah.
All right, because they suck. They was a footprint in a bathtub.
Oh.
A big ass foot.
I had some pubies left in mine.
Pubies. There was a cum stain on one of the blankets.
Cute.
That's what Alexis said. I said, I don't know what that looks like. Actually, I do, because I worked with it. But yeah. So, but it was fun. We had a good time. I was really disappointed, though, because I didn't know. I wanted to go see the lake. We wanted to drive around into the state park. You have to have a passport thing to get into the park. And you can't buy it there. You have to get it offline. So we couldn't go in. But we went to, so I didn't get to do anything nature related I wanted to. But that just means we can go back.
Yeah.
But we went to the Michigan Museum of Horror, which is just
was that cool?
It was. I mean, it's this little rinky dink storefront. It ain't nothing.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I enjoyed it. It was a good time. And she, Alexis had been wanting to go forever. Better part of 2 years, apparently, is what she said.
I'm happy she got to go.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
It was fun.
We'll have to go back.
We want to all go back as a girls trip.
Let's go back.
But yeah. So we're just moving and grooving.
Moving and grooving back from summer vacay. Getting this party started again.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited.
You sound excited.
Listen, I hit my wall just now.
A wall.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.